that I have to continue recording, and because I think that is good to record content to amplify um, the or to to state or to sustain the idea that you can talk, that you can perform work, and that you can build your own stuff without someone that wanted to hazard you because you are trying to do your stuff, right? So I think that that's why I'm recording at this moment, um, because it's important that to establish that everybody can do their own stuff, and nobody has to hazard the other person because they are doing their own thing, right? And that's what I wanted to extend myself. And for example, I told you that I was working in a call center, and when I was doing my job, I felt and I perceived other persons that was kind of like bother got bothered because of me. They I understood their ignorance for sure, because I when I was a kid, I always was taught that I needed to study to be able to develop myself. Okay, and I understood that some persons just don't want don't want don't want you don't like they don't want to see you succeed. Like they 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 don't want to see you like that you succeed, that you get success. um, I know that is about their ignorance, because if we are in a call center, there are a lot of persons. We need to be respectful, positive, and orientate ourselves to add value to the other person, right? To If you want to have friends, you have to be nice to the other person, right? um, because if you want a friend, you have to do good to that person, so that person can become your friend, correct? Because friends do good to each other, correct? And but I understood that when I was working, I was surrounded with a lot of persons. I always tried to be nice, to be respectful and polite the best I can, but also I understood and hope that they understood too that we were in a place where we went to do the job, correct? Um, but the environment didn't look it in that way because some persons didn't focus, like they was not thinking about to do the job. They was thinking to about feel important, about to feel valuable, about to feel uh, better maybe, or about to feel noticed, and but their their attitude and their behavior was rude, was was not nice, and their orientation was not oriented to value the other, and that's why I I just surrounded myself with persons who I got some some like I perceived them more positive, or like they wanted to help me. They was not negative to me. They were nice in their own way, and I respected that they were doing their job. I was doing my job. They were doing their jobs, and everybody was okay because we were there with the intention to do the job, correct? And that's the main idea, not to punish, like not to attack the others, correct? And because in an ideal world, um, persons have to be nice to each other because we live in a society that, in theory, we had to 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 be nice to each other, to try to improve, to reach our dreams, and to create and to build and to improve the things that are in our environment, right? That's life. That's the key of life in theory. But if you have lived enough, you have figured out that chaos exists, bad stuff exists. That's why the police exist. That's why law and jail exist. I don't want to talk too much about that, but that's real, okay? And I wanted to talk about it because I think that it's important to to like to create consciousness to to the persons, so we can mm, live better. Like we can create a better world, a better society, better environment where you don't have to live with fear, or 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 everybody can have a lot of opportunities to develop their themselves, to live a good life. And I I like to read. I like to to know kind of, to be honest, I'm kind of like a nerd. That's why I'm here recording, because not normal persons record stuff, right? You have to be kind of like a ideas, enough ideas to be able to record, correct? Not everybody record content. I do, because I I think that is a good way. I think that it's possible that I can do that. I have seen a lot of content creators that do their own stuff. I see why, and I have seen, I have watched enough videos of of content creators that teaches others to to like to encourage others, to motivate others to create content. Um, and I think that is not bad. And I have studied. I always wonder why some countries are more developed than others. Why? Some person says that it's education. That makes sense a lot, because a society that which is well educated is a society that is respectful, that knows the law, the rules, the rules, and is a sort of society that do good, because if you are good, if you have good ideas, you do good, right? And uh, that's education, and that's how you have been uh, have been educated. It's about ideas, opportunities for sure, and also the environment where you grew up, right? And I'm not a person with a lot of uh, fancy stuff or things like that. I'm a normal person. Um, I'm just have studied regular, and I'm thinking that I'll continue studying more, because knowledge is good. It's good to know uh, about the war, about about how the system works, about your rights, about, for example, technology have been created by persons who knows enough about technology, or the improvements in different devices are made by persons who knows about that subject, right? So so for example, yeah, that works. That makes the world to get improved, and also that changes society. Why? If you have um, you have like, if you know what your rights, for example, you can defend yourself from others, because you know your rights, right? you know that others cannot do that, and what you can do and what you cannot do. For example, that's knowledge. Or for example, if you eat so much fat, you will damage yourself. Or for example, another example, uh, you have to know that some surgeries, like, it's better, like surgeries are too risky, and I personally, I do not encourage persons to do surgery. Why? Because there are a lot of cases that surgery do goes wrong, and 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 the damage is cannot be corrected easily, or maybe cannot be corrected. And yeah, or for example, um, um, I will focus on education and society. Okay, so a society well educated is more productive than a society which is not educated. Why? Because when you are when you are a good professional, when you do that, you have to do this job in a good way. You you focus yourself. You you are nice to the world, and and you do good, right? Um, because if you are not good, how you how you um, like aspire or wait or 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 how do you think that you will receive good if you are not good? Um, make sense or make sense to you? For example, if you try to like rob someone, you are doing something bad to the other person, right? Or if you are trying to damage the other, you are destroying, you are not building, or you are not creating or building. If you try to damage the other person, you are destroying. You are not creating, you are not improving. And if you are every time orient orienting yourself to damage, to destroy your 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 environment or your surroundings will be like damaged. Your surroundings will be like damaged, like not good, like will suffer that your your bad your bad actions, because our surroundings uh, like get the impact of our actions. and and yeah, unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'm being clear, but to just to think, if everybody changes their mind, and we all orientate ourselves to improve, to do good. Things will change, right? In every aspect, in not not exactly every aspect, but in uh, everywhere. We will not, we will feel like we will create a better country or a better world or a better country. Yeah, because a positive society like will be better, right? Positive society. And for example, I was talking about being productive. For example, if I'm attending a store and I have I have gone to stores that the persons who were attending, the, the those persons who were receiving the others, those persons sometimes they don't care about you. They don't care about the store. They don't care about the business. They don't care about the business. They don't care about their jobs. They don't care about their jobs because you notice that you note that they don't care enough, or they don't care. And not only that, they are not nice to the customers. For in that case, me, uh, they are they I have met some persons that they were nice. Not like the majority are not, to be honest, are not nice. But a person who attends a store and is nice, they are doing a nice job. Not only about the management, not only about the management, not only about the transaction. Uh, they are they are selling, they are attending, they are giving you a nice experience. Like you leave the store with like thinking like, oh, impressed about how nice was that person. But when you meet a person who were not nice, the experience that they give you is like, well, at least they sell me that, they help me to get the stuff that I wanted. But the experience what was not good. um, so you left the store thinking about, um, well, at least I got my the stuff that I wanted. but you left the store thinking that those persons were not nice. And so well, I'm trying to put myself in the their place. Because if I were in a store and yeah, maybe, or surrounded with another persons who are not nice to, that will change my mood also, right? But yeah, being honest, that's how is how things are. We uh, yeah, well, I extended myself again. Just wanted to record, and yeah, um, just thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. That'll help me to continuing here. And yeah, if not, uh, I just will continue looking for a job position, and that's it. And but if you support me, that will help me to focus more here. So yeah, thank you. Um, I apologize if I apologize if I was not good enough, and I just tried to talk about what I have in mind, being honest, being truthful, and talking about how things are. And, and yeah, I think that it's important to continue developing these kind of things, uh, because it helps us to understand that education is about education. It's about education. Uh, uh, yeah. So if you change your mind, because when I was a child, or when I was younger, when I was a teenager, I didn't think like I'm thinking at this moment. And yeah, it's education. And um, I think that education is is good. Is good. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Peace, positive, positive stuff. Let's build. Let's let's build. Let's improve. Let's do good. I wish you a blessed life, uh, a blessed environment. Just bless things, so we can have good to each other, and just good stuff for everybody. Uh, Opportunities for everybody, uh, and good, just good stuff. Bless, just bless, and and just that. I think that it's important to bless the environment, to bless, uh, about about to talking about bless, because because it is a good idea to share. Uh, so thank you. Peace. Positive. Bye. Thank you.